This question is from class 12th textbook, chapter Organisms and Population. Question 163, NEET 2023. Match list 1 with list 2. So list 1 has interacting species and list 2 has the name of the interaction. So whenever there is match question, you have to cross check with the options also. Keep it ready. So first one, leopard and lion in a forest grassland. So they are there. This is clearly competition. They will compete for food. So this is competition. A is 1. A is 1 in option number 3 and 4. B is 2 again in 3 and 4. So cuckoo laying eggs in crow's nest. This is brood parasitism. So it is seen in the breeding season between spring and summer season. Okay, so now we have to rule out between C3 and 4. C is fungi and root of higher plants in mycorrhiza. So this is clearly an example of mutualism. Both are benefiting each other. So C will be 3. So we have D is 4. So the answer is option number 3. There is nothing much to explain. Uh, uh, you must remember, see, when they give this kind of example, it is easier to attempt this question. But the question can be asked in a different way, referring to the table which is given about the name of the association and name of the interaction and the association in terms of whether they are benefited or harmed or unaffected. So there is species A and species B, and here is the name of 6 different types of interactions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So first one is mutualism. So both are benefited, so it is denoted with a plus sign. Plus means benefited. So in this case, mutualism is seen between fungi and the root of higher plants. So the higher plant is benefited because the fungi is going to absorb the minerals, and fungi is benefited because plant is going to provide fungi with the photosynthesized carbohydrates. So they are benefited, both are benefited, and this is called mutualism, mutually bene- benefited. And this is also called as synergism, when both are benefited, although this term is not in the textbook, synergism. Next one, opposite of mutualism will be when both are harmed. And the example is competition. Leopard and lion both are harmed because they are competing for the same source. So competition. Next one, parasitism. Parasitism is not given here. So predation and parasitism. In this case, one is benefited, the other species is harmed. Then commensalism. 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 The example is given here. Cattle egret and a cattle in a field. So when the cattle grazes the field, this is going to stir up the vegetation. So the worms which will come out will be fed by the egret. So this is how egret is benefited. Cattle is unaffected, but egret is benefited. So this kind of association in which one is benefited and other is unaffected. Cattle is not harmed. So cattle is unaffected. So this is called commensalism. And the last one is amensalism. Amensalism will be one is negatively affected, another is unaffected. So, so this is how you have to approach the match questions. And please remember this table. There are many questions that can be asked based on the association, and the questions framed in this manner with signs positive, negative, and zero sign. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video.